Hi, this is Kimberly with My Craft Spot, and today I thought it would be fun to make some pretty flowers. So that's what we're going to do. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube. This isn't my original idea. If you search for Tammy flowers, there's some fun videos there. And anyway, but I'm just going to show you how I do it. So here's the samples, and we'll move those out of the way. On my Gypsy, what I did is this is one of my pages. I just went and selected a lot of my favorite flowers, and I kind of wanted chunky ones, and I wanted a variety of shapes. So this is what I did, and I have a second page that has the larger flowers. I'm going to show you what the negative looks like. Okay. Now this was an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper cardstock, and this is what that one looked like, just a big variety. And then this one had some larger pieces. So it doesn't really matter what size, just so long as you have a variety. Okay, these flowers right here came from the Sweet Treats cartridge. Oh, these are hard to see. Okay, those came from the Sweet Treats cartridge. This one was from a child's year. It's the one that has a little hole in the center, but it'll be okay. I just liked its petals. And let's see, this one came from Walk in My Garden. And this one is from Forever Young. Okay, now if you don't happen to have as many varieties, as many cartridges, you can take a flower like this and just see how I chopped that? And it gives it some different edges that you can add in too. So you can even take the flowers that you cut out with your Cricut and change them and make them a little bit more interesting. So there it is changed. Alright, so the first thing you do is you want to get a piece of scratch paper, and I've done this a few times on this piece of paper, so it's looking kind of shiny and wrinkled and a little bit scorched and all kinds of things, but it means it's been well used. And I like to get a variety of sizes and types, and then I can, as I'm building it, just kind of see what works best. A couple of those in there. So that's a good one. Okay. Well, I don't have any of the other colors of Glimmer Mist. I just have the marshmallow and then the pearl, which is pretty much clear with glitter. We'll shake it a little back and forth to get the stuff off the bottom. Okay. Now I think let's do the marshmallow one. It has a little bit of white in it, and I know if you use white cardstock, you can use some of the colored Glimmer Mist, and I'm going to try that sometime. I'm excited to try that, but I don't have any colored right now, so we're just going to spray these, and you want them to get pretty wet. And then I like to turn mine all over and spray them again so that they get a good soaking. And you could do this with plain water, and that's fine. I just like the glitter effect on it. Makes it all shiny and pretty, and we're all about shiny and pretty. Okay, so you just take them, just wad them up into little balls. And this takes a while, so we'll probably fast forward here. Now this is the only part of the process where the paper is a little bit fragile, so it's not so much when you're crinkling them that you have to be careful, but as you're undoing them, which is what we're going to do next. So just carefully pull them back out and kind of look at and see if you like what's been done. So it's all wrinkled. That's pretty. So we'll just keep on doing these. Okay, so here's the last one. And the next part is to use your heat tool. And if you can see it, I don't know, it curls up just a little bit while it's heating, so kind of watch and see. Okay, so that that one's all dry and it curled up just a little bit. You have to be kind of careful because you can scorch them. Okay, so here's our last one, and it's going to curl for us. Oh, I love that. Okay, so I'm going to take the very biggest one, and I like to kind of lay them out first before I put any glue on them to see how they look. Now I love this little tool. I use it a lot. If you just kind of emboss the center, now it's not as obvious right here, but as you get more parts, then you just have kind of a way to turn it and shape it, and a way to press the glue down and everything else. And it also makes the smaller flowers stand out. So let's see, let's do something like this one next. That'll be pretty. Okay. And then I want something with a little bit of a ragged edge, so we'll pick that one. And make sure that you're kind of staggering the petals so you can see the different layers. Okay. And so maybe that one. Alright, so I like that. Let's see if this, well, let's do this for now. Okay, so now that I have my layers, you'll want a quick dry glue. This is just the one I happen to have. You put just a dab in the center. Okay, and staggering the petals. And this is where this tool comes in pretty handy. You just kind of rub it around right there in the center. And put some more glue. Makes the petals stand up a little bit and also helps you know where the center is. Okay, well that looks good. And you can also play with the petals a little bit while you have that down. Okay, let's do the next layer. Stagger those petals. Okay, now this one, I want that one to stand up a little bit. So, just dab right there. And I just have a bag of pearls that I had left over from one of the times that I loved making jewelry. So you can just buy those in the jewelry section at your craft store or Walmart. Or just put a dab of glue right there. And drop that little pearl in there. And there you have it. Beautiful little flower. Let's put glitter on the white one while this one dries. Okay. Now, I have some, this is diamond glaze, and I'm just putting some right there so I can use my little sponge, and I'm just going to put this on pretty heavy because you want, you know, the more glue you get, the more glitter will stick to it. And like I said, you want to use quite a bit of glue so that you get plenty for the glitter to stick to. Now you could do this before you assembled the flower too. Let's use this glitter right here. I'm just going to sprinkle it on. It already looks pretty. I don't know if you can tell looking at it in the camera, but now it's all glittery, and you can put that on a wedding card or something. So